Hi everyone, welcome back to IELTS.Nashagar. This video is specifically for reading module. How to attempt your reading test, what are the various tips and tricks that you can employ in your reading module so that you can fetch your desired bands. This video is both for academic as well as general IELTS aspirants. So, the moment you get this question paper in your hand, you must be aware that there are 3 sections in reading test. It's always written section 1. Then after 14 questions, it's written section 2. And afterwards, after another 10 to 12 questions, there is section 3. It's written over there. So, the very first strategy is to manage your time. Every section, as there are 3 sections, so you can divide the 3 sections in 3 parts, that is 20 minutes each. As 1 hour is allotted to you, so you can devote 20 minutes to each section. Now, the next strategy is, once you get the question paper in your hand, please do not write answers in this question paper, because in reading test, no extra 10 minutes is given to you to transfer your answer, whereas in listening module it is given, but in reading module it is not given. So please try to write your answers directly in your answer sheet. However, today I'm gonna write here only, but in your real exam you're gonna write your answers directly in your answer sheet. Okay, now the foremost technique is to read the question first. Question number 1, what the question is demanding, right? So the question is saying, look at the 7 reviews of travel wallets A to G on paper 84, for which travel wallet are the following statements true. Write the correct letter A to G in boxes 1 to 8 on your answer sheet. Okay. When it is written, write the correct letter. There are total 5 types of question in your reading module. The number 1 is this heading. If it is written, mention A to G, it means you have to devote one particular heading to a particular question. Second is filling the blanks. Third, multiple objective questions. Then there is some flow chart. And the 5th is true false not given. Headings and true false not given are the most complicated questions which actually most of the students find, but I find it extremely interesting. Though it's a brainstorming activity, by the practice you'll have command over the things. I would like to advise you, please practice 1 to 2 readings a day so that you can build a thought process and you can manage your time. So the first question is, write the correct letter. Okay. If it is written in the question NB, as in this case it is written NB. What does NB means? NB means not bound. You can repeat one heading for your answer, right? It's not like the one heading is dedicated to one question only. NB means not bound. If it is mentioned in the question, you can write one heading for 2 answers. Okay, so now we're gonna read first 2 questions. This wallet will suit people who prefer natural materials. See, once you read the question, quickly pick the words, the key words. What they are saying: natural materials, wallet, suit people. Okay, now quickly we're gonna brainstorm, we're gonna do this skimming and scanning, we're gonna find here the natural materials and suit people, right? So quickly we're gonna do it. if we read the first paragraph, it is the zip around wallet comes in 5 different patterns. Okay, this is a waterproof wallet which used this material, so your financial details will be safe. It is black with smart sky blue finishing touches and has a small internal compartment. No. Wallet so slim it could easily pass for small note with the inside compartment labels. No. This wallet cons in smooth black leather and is no bigger than a passport but roomy enough for any insurance documents. A small navy blue pen is supplied inside. This wallet is also made from natural materials. See, they are talking about some natural materials. So the answer turns out to be D. Why? Because it is written, this wallet comes in smooth black leather. It's a natural material and is no bigger than a passport but roomy enough for any insurance documents or flight tickets. A small navy blue pen is supplied inside. So the answer is D. So I'm going to write here D. Next. Users of this wallet do not need to worry about taking it out in the rain. So we have to search in the rain, like it is waterproof, right? So we need to search this word here. If you really want to find your answers correctly, the understanding of the question should be very crystal clear in your head. Read the question twice or thrice times and then try to locate the answer. See, it's a very first line. This is a waterproof wallet. Waterproof wallet. What does it mean? You can carry out that wallet in your rain, right? So it's a waterproof wallet, so it becomes B. Quickly, I'm going to switch to third question. Parts of the inside of this wallet have categories printed on them in one color. So one color is the main thing. Parts of the inside of this wallet have categories printed in them in one color. So we're going to see here. Okay, see, it is written. The inside compartment labels identifying each separate section all have silver lettering on them. All have. It means it's common. The one color, right? So the answer becomes C. Now the fourth question. This wallet would suit someone who needs to keep several passports together. Okay. So we're going to read it further. This black wallet features 7. It's 7. Obviously, this is the answer. This was too simple, right? Something is provided for writing. Here is a wallet in which something is provided for writing. This is question number 5. This wallet comes in smooth black leather and is no bigger than a passport but roomy enough. Navy blue pen is supplied inside. Oh, something is provided for writing and they are saying that this wallet will provide you pen. With pen you're gonna write. So that becomes your answer. See why it was written not bound there, because the D, the heading D is the answer of two questions, first and fifth. That's why it is written not given, not bound. This will suit people who want to be able to find their document wallet easily in their luggage. Luggage. Okay, so we're gonna find it here. This is a simple, very reasonably priced wallet. It is made of PVC plastic and will suit those who like a wallet that is easy to spot. It comes in a range of bright colors with a white holiday related design on the front. It has 5 compartments that can fit a passport. This is the answer. something to keep this wallet in is provided. Okay. This plain travel wallet opens up to reveal pockets in various colors, labeled cards, this, as well as other for extras. It comes in a handy drawstring bag. I'm going to read the question again. Something to keep this wallet in is provided. Something to keep in. And this option gives you various different sections to keep the things, like this wallet various colors labeled cards, passport, tickets. So this is your answer for that. Try to pick those keywords which are mentioned in the question so that you can locate the answer easily. It's not that difficult. It's always your presence of mind and your attention to the question. Nothing is impossible. This wallet has been specially made to prevent people detecting the numbers on any bank cards, etc. inside it. This is a waterproof wallet which uses anti-radio frequency identification. The very first line of this heading. This is the answer. So it's B. We are done with first 8 questions and we are done with heading questions, and it was written not bound, and heading D and B is repetitive in this. So always keep in your mind, if in instruction it is given NB, that is not bound, you are supposed to use that heading again. Okay, now I'm quickly heading towards next. Quickly. Question number 9. Oh, it's true, false, not given, and today I'm gonna tell you my magical trick for true, false, not given. What you are supposed to do, the moment you see the question like it is written, the system for claiming compensation varies from one company to another. So what we're going to do is, we will divide this question in 3 parts. The system for claiming compensation varies from one company to another. So the question is very transparent in my head. So I'm going to now find this question. The system for complaining compensation. Okay, so first of all we will find the word compensation. Generally, if you have been delayed on a train journey, you may be able to claim compensation. But train companies all have different rules, so it can be confusing to work out what you are entitled to. The type of delay you can claim for depends on whether the train company runs. Okay. Yes, so it turns out to be true, I think. The system for claiming compensation varies from one company to another. Very clearly they are saying that it varies from one company to another, and the very first paragraph of your passage, it displays that the train companies all have different rules, so it can be very confusing to work out. It means it varies from one company to another. The answer turns out to be true, and I'm sure it will be correct. Next question. Next quickly. Under delay repay, a train company will only provide compensation if it had caused the delay. So what are the main words here? Under delay repay. There is some specific guideline. Under delay repay, a train company will only provide compensation if it caused the delay, right? So we're gonna read the next paragraph now. It's in the first paragraph only. The type of delay you can claim for depends on whether the train company runs a delay repay scheme or a less generous. Okay, see. In question, we mark 3 main words. Under delay repay, company will provide compensation That's the second one. If it caused the delay, there is a condition कि अगर ऐसा होगा, then only it will provide the compensation. But in your passage it is written, the type of delay you can claim for depends on whether the train company runs a delay repay scheme or a less generous older style scheme. Delay repay is a train operator scheme to compensate passengers when trains are late, and the train company will pay out even if it is not responsible for the delay. And what the statement is saying, under delay repay, a train company will only provide compensation if it caused the delay. But nahi. According to the question, they are saying they will repay whatever the circumstances it is. So there is a contradictory statement, right? And in case of a contradictory statement, the answer turns out to be false. Right? Next, under delay repay, underground and other train companies give exactly the same amounts of money in compensation. Under delay repay, underground and other train companies give exactly the same amounts of money in compensation. Okay? Same amounts of money. That is the main thing that we have to analyze in our this question, in this passage. Same amount of money in compensation. So we gonna quickly find out. The scheme varies. The very first line. The scheme varies between companies, but up to 2016, most paid 50% of the single ticket cost itna and 100% for an hour. On the London ground, you get it's very clear that it is contradictory statement, right? They are saying that they're gonna give exactly same amount of money for compensation. And in the passage, it is clearly mentioned the scheme varies between companies to companies. Like in 2016, they have given 50% for 30 minutes and then 100% for an hour. It turns out to be false. Next question. An increasing number of trains companies are willing to pay compensation for problems they are not responsible for. An increasing number of train companies are willing to pay compensation for problems they are not responsible for. Okay. So we're gonna first search the word problem here. Companies that do not use delay prepay still use the older scheme will not usually pay compensation if the problem is considered to be out of their control, but it is still worth asking them for compensation as some may pay out. You are unlikely to get compensation for a delay if any of the following occur. It is not given because it's actually not mentioned here. An increasing number of train companies are willing to pay compensation for problems. No, it's not at all. They are not responsible. This whole thing is not mentioned in your passage. So it turns out to be not given. So I'm gonna write not given here. I hope that this is beneficial for you people and you are gaining something. Next question. It is doubtful whether companies using the older scheme will provide compensation if a delay is caused by a strike. It is doubtful whether companies using older scheme will provide compensation if a delay is caused by a strike. We're gonna search here. This turns out to be true because here it is mentioned, they have mentioned some of the guidelines that when they will give the compensation, they will give the compensation only when accidents involving people, gas leaks, line closures, exceptionally severe weather conditions, strike action. So it is true. Next. Passengers may receive compensation in the form of a train voucher if they forget to request cash. Okay. National Rail conditions of travel state that you are entitled to compensation in the same form that you paid for the ticket. Some train companies are still paying using rail vouchers, which they are allowed to do if you do not ask for a cash refund. So it is also turned out to be true. See, this is 20 minutes 27 seconds and we are done with our first section, including all the instructions which I have given to you. And if you have noticed, the answers are given systematically, one after the other. So do not get confused, do not get panic. Very calmly, very relaxed, in a very relaxed session position, do your reading part. Now I am heading towards section 2. So we're going to read the instructions carefully of the question. It is written one word only. One word only means answer should be in one word. Vacancy for food preparation assistant. Location of restaurant in a location of a restaurant, that's a question. Location of a restaurant. We're gonna quickly find this word. Office. It is written, we currently having a vacancy for a food preparation assistant in our restaurant at Loxley Stadium. Stadium turns out to be the location of the restaurant. Next, requirements, relevant experience, ability to multitask, must enjoy working in a, it should be a group or team, I guess. That's just a guesswork. You have to always get the answer from this passage only. Must enjoy working in a. Supportive member of a team is essential. The team. The answer is team. See, some questions are too easy that you do not read to even passage. You can directly find out the answer. But it's people like me who are habitual of doing reading and who are into this. It's been long. It's been couple of years. So I can analyze the answer. But yes, you have to read the whole passage and then skim out the correct answer. Quickly next, maintaining high standards of dash and quality. High standards and quality. What else can you imagine if you're talking about a restaurant? Suppose you are going for a dinner in a restaurant. What do you expect? Hygienic, clean environment, spacious parking, ready to serve waiters. Right, these are the kind of things that we always look for. Comfortable sitting. So these are the features, the points that we always look for when we go out in a restaurant. So obviously the answer could be hygienic or good food quality. The quality word is already mentioned in this question. I'm sure the hygienic can be the answer, but we're gonna find this in our passage. The role includes the usual responsibilities such as treating hygiene as your number one priority. So hygiene is answered for sure. Okay, next. Learning the procedure for the dash of food doing, it should be menu. Learning the procedure for the dash of food. Let's find out the answer. The personal point will carry out a range of tasks, including assuring her from he or she will be required to familiarize themselves with the storage system. Storage system. So that's the answer. Yes. Next. Working hours are not dash. What we always look for? Flexible working hours. The answer should be flexible, or let's find out the answer. Given the nature of the venue, working hours vary from week to week depending on the events, and you can expect to work on average of around 18 hours a week, although this cannot be guaranteed. Guaranteed is the answer. Always look for that keyword which is in the question, and then find that keyword in your passage, and then locate the answer. Your answer can never be wrong, for sure. If the understanding of the question is clear, the answer will not be wrong. So we are done with this. Now I'm heading towards the next passage. Again, it is one word only. It is mentioned one word only. A partnership is different from a limited company in not having its own dash as a legal body. Okay. Legal body, dash as a legal body. First of all, we're gonna locate the word legal here. Two or more people can go into business together by setting up either a limited company or partnership. Partnership is easy. Simple links. Unlike a limited company, a partnership doesn't have a separate legal status. A partnership is different from a limited company in not having its own status as a legal body. The answer is status here. Next, the partners are personally responsible for paying all the partnerships. Let's see the word partnership. In a partnership, you and your partner or partners personally share responsibility for your business. This means, among other things, that you cannot debts. Debt is the answer. The partners are personally responsible for paying all the partnerships debts. Yes, that's the answer. The partnerships dash are divided between the partners. क्या डिवाइड होगा? प्रॉफिट ही डिवाइड होगा ना दो बंदों के बीच में जो पार्टनर्स हैं बिजनेस के. Let's find out the answer first. Here it is. Again, this is not the case with the limited company. Partners share the business profit. Profit is the answer. Quickly next. As much as your time saved for your part 3, you will be in a win-win situation. Registering the partnership's name prevents others from using that name when... Okay, now we're gonna find the word register here. You don't need to register your name. However, you should register your name as a trademark if you want to stop people from trading under your business name. The answer is trading, for sure. The best way to find out if a name is already in use is to use the... What should we use? Business partnership names must not include limited. This. Your name also can't change a connection between government or local authorities unless you get a permission. There is no central database of partnership names in the UK. So to avoid using the same name as another, if it is advisable to search on the internet. वो कह रहा है कि आपका जो नेम है वो सेम नहीं होना चाहिए. और क्वेश्चन में it was mentioned the best way to find out if a name is already in use. अगर वो ऑलरेडी इन यूज में है तो उसको कैसे ढूंढा जाए? अकॉर्डिंग टू द पैसेज दे आर सेइंग टू सर्च इट ऑन द इंटरनेट. सो इंटरनेट इज द आंसर. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. The names of the partners and the partnership must appear on dash and other documents. The names of the partners and the partnership must appear on dash and documents. Okay, now you're talking about the names. You must include all the partners' names and the business name if you have one on the official paperwork for invoices. Invoices is the answer. I think this reading test is so easy. One can even fetch 40 out of 40 in this reading test. This is really easy. Next question, you must have a nominated partner or someone to act as your for all contact with HMRC. Okay. Alternatively, you can appoint an agent to deal with HMRC on your behalf. So, agent is the answer. Next question. You will have to pay a dash if you miss the deadline for registering the partnership. You have to pay. क्या पे करना पड़ता है जब हम कुछ गलत करते हैं या हम रूल से खिलाफ करते हैं? फाइन, पेनल्टी, दैट शुड बी द आंसर. करो फाइंड आउट पेनल्टी कहाँ है इसमें, देखें हम. पेनल्टी. You must register by 5th of October in your business second tax year or you could be charged a penalty. So penalty is your answer. It's 31 minutes and 37 seconds. In 30 minutes we are done with 2 sections which we are supposed to do in 40 minutes. Wow. What a speed. If you can do such kind of speed in your exam, you gonna fetch 9 bands in your reading, right? See, it's all about your concentration, your focus, your presence of mind. Keep everything aside when you are doing listening and reading. Whatever is in your mind, just leave it. Just focus on this paper. Whatever it is written on the paper, just carry out the meaning and then find out the answer. I'm sure you will never fail in your reading test. Never ever. I hope this attempt to make you understand reading test proved to be quite successful, and you may have learned something from this test, and I wish you magical score. I wish you 9 bands in your reading test. All the best for your exams, both for academic as well as general aspirants. Thank you for watching this video. Next time I'm gonna come up with another rules